I have a song that I wrote, and I have a little story. Maybe I'll tell you this little bit of a story. Years ago, I used to have this kind of semi-regular gig at one of the casinos in Kansas City, and I'd play these VIP dinners, you know, which is just, you know, VIPs are the people that spend a lot of money gambling there in the casino, and I would play their dinners. Like every other month I would do this. I did this for about a year, and it was a real interesting contrast there because, you know, some of the high rollers there had, obviously you could tell, you know, in the room, I would stroll around, play like a roving fiddle part and take requests and just play whatever they wanted and entertain them during their dinner. And some of the people, you know, they were wearing really fancy clothes and obviously could spend as much money as they wanted on a suit and as much money as they wanted to gamble away and at the casino. And then there were sometimes other people there who obviously, you know, didn't have that kind of money, but man, I can understand that dream, you know, it's like, I can really understand that. But it was real interesting to have all these contrasts in one room in a night, and you know, sometimes I dreaded those nights because it could be kind of hard to think about what people were going through for these dreams. And I wouldn't take my tenor guitar on those gigs. I just have, actually back in those days, I'd just take one fiddle and roam around. And there was one of these tables that was a couple there, and they were of that latter group, you know, they obviously were trying to make a dream come true. And this song I had been kind of working on, it was a song that came to me at a really pretty place. The Wilders played a gig, and I had this song about these yellow flowers on the road, and it didn't have a chorus. And I was going around and I decided to just play this one for this couple sitting at that table, and boy, they just stopped and they just listened, they watched me, and they just said, oh, that's really, really pretty, and what do you call it? I said, I don't know what to call it. And well, it starts out saying the golden flowers are dotting the road, and actually they gave me the title of the tune. They said, it's the Golden Road. And they said, that's just, you gotta sing that song, you really gotta do it. It took me a few years to get around to singing it, and now I'm singing it, and since they gave me that chorus, that's all there is to the chorus, is the Golden Road. And I know I don't always do songs that people really might know, but if you hear anything that you like and you want to sing along, you're always invited. It's a permanent invitation. Here's the Golden Road. The golden flowers dotting the road. I'm traveling on with a heavy load, though my feet are tired and my poor heart is sore. Plan to be home for the night is o'er. The golden road, the golden road. I've walked this road 1,000 times in all kinds of weather, good and hard times. Know every curve, the down and the rise. I love to walk under starlit skies. The golden road, the golden road. Mama and me, we'd walk down this road, hearts so free. But now she's gone and I walk alone, until that great day when we all reach our home. Golden road, golden road. I'll keep roving on this road that I know, till it finally comes time for me to go on to my new home forever, where I hope to see that beautiful road where we all can be free. The golden road, golden road, golden road, golden road.